Welcome to day 82 of my flexibility series. Hey YouTube, I've learned some new tips when it comes to my stretching exercises. I realized that I was so focused on my hamstrings that I didn't even think about stretches that will open my hips. And I believe that's why it's been taking longer to get my splits. I've also learned some new stretches thanks to Tony Mitchell and Blog Lotties. I think that's how you say it. I didn't include all the stretches in the video, but I do have some that'll help you and me, so let's start stretching. The first stretch is, of course, the wide leg stretch, and you're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Now, on this next stretch, it's still going to be like the wide leg fold. You're just going to grab your ankle and lift your arm up, and it's called the wide leg fold twist. You're going to hold that for about 30 seconds, and just remember to make sure that you're warmed up before stretching. Make sure you're breathing during each stretch. Push yourself, but not to the point of pain or discomfort. You know your limits. Ease up if you have to. Just have fun and relax and see your muscles loose. Now we're going to come back to the middle and we're going to go to the other side. Remember, grab your ankle and lift your arm up. Hold for about 30 seconds. You got this. I promise with each stretch that we do in this video, you will feel it in your hamstrings and your hips. Guaranteed. On another note, my arm may be facing the wrong way. I'm not sure. Your palm might need to be out. Just do what feels comfortable to you. The next position we're going into will be the pike position. Just stretch your arms all the way out and try to touch your toes. If you're not able to, it's okay. Just, again, stretch to your comfort. We're gonna lift up slowly and we're gonna stay in this position. But the next position we move in will be the seated calf position. So you're gonna flex your toes, grab them, and you're gonna try to go as low as you can. Make sure that your back is flat and not hunched over. And inhale and exhale as many times as you need to. So the next pose we're gonna move to will be the butterfly pose, and we're just gonna flap our wings for 30 seconds. Now let's move on to the seated single leg hamstring stretch. I ended up doing my left side first. Don't know why, but you can do your right or your left. And we're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. Also, you can either point your toe or you can flex your foot in this stretch. In my opinion, flexing your foot is more effective and it causes a more dynamic stretch in my opinion. But again, do what's comfortable for you. Alright, let's move on to the other leg and hold that for 30 seconds. So this next stretch we're getting into will be the low lunge position to the triangle position. And you're just going to do what I say about 10 times. You're going to lunge and you're going to go into the triangle. Then you're going to lunge and go into the triangle. So do that about 8 more times. And this stretch is for your hips and your hamstring. Now we're going to stay on the same side, but we're going to do a low lunge to a straight knee stretch. And this is for your hips. So again, do it for about 10 times, and then we're going to do the other side. Now, before we move on to the other side, we're going to do the half split right leg stretch. And you're just going to stick your right leg out and you're going to try to touch your knee. Just go down as low as you can, but to your comfort. And now we're going to do the same thing for the other side, our left side. We're going to do the low lunge to the triangle position, and then we're going to do the low lunge to the straight knee, and then we're going to do the half split for the left leg. Do it about 10 times. Now let's get into the half split for our left leg before we move on to our splits. Hold it for 30 seconds. Good job. It's almost over. It's time for the splits. Give yourself a pat on the back if you made it all the way to this point of the video. For my splits, I'm just going to get into that half split right leg position, and I'm going to slowly push my back leg back so that I can get into it more easily. Y'all, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Ever since I added these stretches to my routine, and it's only been 2 days, I definitely see improvement. It's easier. I feel like my hips are way more open than they were when I started out in the beginning. But a few more days or maybe even weeks of stretching like this, I think I'll be able to get my splits. I know I'm gonna have to put in a little more work on my left, but that is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Later.